Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Well, if you're in Australia, maybe it's good evening, but good day. This is the live draw for the China Championship for OSC. And when I move away, the the audio. So the audio is sorted. This is the draw for the China Championship. I'm going to quickly run through that. China Championship is a D series competition, meaning that he is played on a Tuesday. So yes, you can play on other days, but if you must let your opponent know or let OSC know um, when your game is going to play on the first day of each round. And let me just refresh this page. I think there's some. Now, what if I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it says that players must give advance warning on the first day of each round, or they will incur penalties. Possible match forfeits, because it's getting a bit clustered now, the matches, the events. We've got obviously the B series on Mondays, the D series on Tuesdays, the C series on Wednesdays, and there will be the T series, the big events that will be playing on a Thursday. So I am thinking about possible, if you don't play the main match on the first round, um, possibly creating some kind of playoff on a Saturday, just a one frame playoff, just to decide who wins. It's getting a bit clustered, but anyway, this is for the China Championship, and so the first round will be tomorrow, Tuesday the 22nd. All matches are first to four, and then that's for round one. Tuesday, the following Tuesday, it will be the quarter final, first to four. The following Tuesday, it will be the semi final, first to four. The following Tuesday, it will be the final, first to four. Here are the participants. There's 14 players. They are as follows: Mohamed Fawzi, Jamie Anderson, Mike Mora, Papadas Mixel, Nick Davis, Alan Lockett, Chris Stedman, Ken Hopper, Kieran Leahy, Pat Mustard, Ronnie Temporal, Raphael Hagen, Tim Porter, and Wim Deruta. So a good set of players there. Nick Davis has been included because he's a tour player. That is something that we'll have to speak to him about, whether he should be a tour player or not. Obviously, he's got a bit of a backup of matches, and he's not mastered the art of following the criteria to OSC guidance and rules and expectations. But I've just included him. Christian Eisenhut has pulled out, whatever reason, a tour player, but you can do that. You can opt out, and he has done that. Maybe he feels he needs to concentrate on particular matches or particular series and 2 minute matches, but you can do that, obviously. So hopefully the series that has been set up, the D series, A series, when it's played on just one day, that's the main day that you play. That might help certain players who can't play all the time just play on the days they can play, and they can play in tournaments on that particular day. But anyway, so I'll just show you the seeding. There's the seeding. Well, just to be clear, that there's only seeding of the top four players, and the top ranked players. Mohamed Fawzi is seed one. He's ranked number two, but Jasper Kuzman is not playing in this tournament, and he's the defending champion. He would have been number one if he had entered, but he hasn't. So therefore, it goes to the next highest four players, and that is Mohamed Fawzi's number one seed, Jamie Anderson's number two, Mike Mora's number three, and Papadakis Mixol is number four seed. They're the highest seeds available who have entered from the world ranking list. The rest of the players, apart from Nick, uh, will be drawn randomly. Nick Davis has been put seed 14 because um, it's still unsure whether he will play or not. Um, he automatically is entered, but obviously Christian Eisenhut opted out. He specifically told us, so we took him out. Nick hasn't done that, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to play or he's going to have time to play. So he's been put just in case, because round one will only be certain players. I think the top two seeds will go straight into the quarterfinal. So there's the seeds. So without further ado, I'm now going to make the draw. I just need to press that blue button where it says create match schedule, and that will create the draw for the 2019 China Championship. I think I've said anything else I need to say before I go ahead with the draw. Just thinking. Okay. So I'm going to make the draw now then. After 3, I'm going to press that button and that will create the China Championship draw. 3, 2, 1. So I've pressed it and it's made the draw. Kieran Leahy will play Alan Lockett. I'll just make that a little bit bigger. Kieran Leahy will play Alan Lockett. Tim Porter will play Ken Hopper. Wim de Ruiter will play Papadas Mixel. Mike Moore will play Nick Davis. Rafa Elhagen will play Ronnie Temporal. And Pat Mustard will play Chris Stedman. And Mohammed in the quarterfinals, Mohammed Fawzi and Jamie Anderson are already in the quarters. So that will be next Wednesday. That's if you're a high seed, you don't get as many games. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm sure both players are frustrated that they probably are not going to get a match on Tuesday. That is another thing. I'm just thinking about what could compensate that. A possible Champions League, maybe. But that's for another day. So I'm just now going to enter the dates. So it's the 22nd. From 7 o'clock onwards, obviously between 7 and 11, the match should be started. And the scoreboard will be open. The scoreboard will open at 7 o'clock on the date that I'm putting. And the home player is the player who should complete the scoreboard. And the away player is responsible for just confirming that the match has started in the results chat in Facebook, results and fixtures chat. It should confirm the match has started and the result of the match. At the very least, it would be helpful. Be nice if they can fill out the current score at the time, the live scores. So just adding the tables here, but that's the draw has been made, first to four. So it'll be confirmed later on through posts, and you can always just come to QScore to check anything out that you need to. So I'm just going to do a bit of admin. That's the end of the draw. I will just mute it, and I'll just leave it on as I do the bits and bobs. But that's the end of the broadcast from my point of view in terms of talking. And but I'll answer any questions if anyone asks them while I'm around here. But I'm now going to put it on mute. Good luck to all players in the tournament.